All right, Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on that? I am unmuting you. I would note he takes the headphones on and off throughout. He doesn't have them on. He's looking at a book.
I wish you would stop saying, look, I'm looking at the Bible. Thank you. It's not just a book, it's the book.
Can't disagree with you there, sir.
Yeah. How many people actually live by it, though? Anyway.
Sir, I'm contemplating putting an hour time limit on closing arguments.
I ain't doing no closing argument tomorrow.
The closing arguments will most likely be tomorrow.
I'm not doing it tomorrow.
Then you'll forfeit your right to give one, sir, because as
You can't force me not. What type of court is this where you can say you're gonna force somebody not to be able to give a closing argument? How's that lawful law?
If you choose not to give one,
how's that lawful law?
Sir, if you choose not to give one, you're not letting me finish, and you're mocking me right now, which is incredibly disrespectful once again.
Okay,
you didn't even let me get my sentence out.
You always want to make an incorrect record. Go ahead. Change your incorrect record. Go ahead.
I'll mute him once again because clearly he just wants to be disruptive this afternoon. But as we have been talking about over the course of the last, 10, 15 minutes, talking about the timing of everything tomorrow, even though I have 107 pages of jury instructions, the first 73, I think, deal with what is read prior to closing arguments. That means the parties should be prepared to give their closing arguments tomorrow afternoon. I will do my very best with just one mid-morning break to get through all of these, the first part of the instructions. Then the state will give its closing argument. I'm giving the parties 1 hour each. I think that's reasonable under the circumstances. Whatever the state doesn't use in its initial time of closing arguments, it can reserve for rebuttal. But then following the state, we may need to take a break of some sorts, probably before the defendant goes, just for the jury's sake and the party's sake. We will need a comfort break. But you should be prepared to go tomorrow afternoon. Then the state, if they have any rebuttal, will get up within that time limit. I will myself, and I'll have my clerk make sure we accurately